Yo, episode 125, February 21st, I think. My phone's in my chest, so I don't know. 21st, 2024, outdoor workout number 24 of phase 2. All right, enough of that annoying bullshit-ass intro. So, I have no idea why, but today, dude, I don't know what it is, but I've just been having such a great day. A great, productive, stress-free, I don't know. It's a great day. I've gotten all my shit done that I need to get done. That's a huge puddle. We'll avoid that. And I just feel so productive. And it was a great day at work. Everything ran smooth. I don't know. What I'm trying to say here is I have no idea why today has been so good compared to the other days. I have no idea. I'm trying to think about how I slept or what time I went to bed or, all that stuff. And I don't really have an answer. So that's when that nightly intake form comes in handy, when I'm tracking kind of how my day goes. And that takes about 4 minutes now, because I added a little bit more details to my day. So it takes about 4 minutes. I say hours, meant minutes. It takes about 4 minutes to get it all done and complete it. And I do that pretty much right before bed. So right before bed, I fill that out and I just ask myself questions and track pretty much how I did the day. What time I went to bed, how much sleep I got, how much REM sleep, how much core sleep, how much deep sleep did I get, what time did I go to bed, what time did I wake up. Dude, did I just say that? Jesus, great start, huh? And then I ask questions like, how did I feel today emotionally? How did I feel physically? Things like that. How was my stress level? Did I work today? How many hours did I work? Which job did I work? Did I have a rest day? What did I work out at the gym? And I don't type anything. I don't type a single word. It's all drop down. It's all tapping and clicking boxes. And I made it that way because I knew I wouldn't want to type shit. And even now, just doing the tapping, I find it difficult to want to do it. So got to make it a little bit easier, or do it at a different time of day and do it when I'm not dead tired. So anyway, been having a tremendous ass day. Don't really know why. So it's kind of frustrating. I'd like to replicate this as much as possible. But if I don't know how or what's going on, can't really replicate it. So anyway, what I'm going to do is add something to the form that's going to contradict everything that I just said. I'm going to put a little slot in there where I type in just some details. Today was an incredible day. I'm probably going to rate it 5s across the board. That's my rating system, 1 through 5. I'm going to rate it 5s across the board. And I'm going to put a little spot at the very end that's optional for me to input what really happened today. And, I don't know what happened. It was just smooth sailing, got a lot done, and just felt productive, felt really focused. I wasn't on my phone a whole lot, so perhaps that's a core contributor to the success I had today. So I don't know, but just wanted to share that because maybe somebody out there is having a similar experience. I don't know, just having an okay week, not the greatest, not the worst. Then all of a sudden you have that terrific ass day, and it's like, what the fuck happened? Why am I having a good day? And not in a pessimistic way. Not in a, oh shit, I'm having a good day, so I'm probably going to have a shit one later. Not like that at all. It's just, today was great. Wonder why that is. So, anyway, sound like a broken record repeating myself 300 times. One of the things I worked on today was getting the new podcast a little bit more organized and a little bit more goal-oriented. So I wrote down a shit ton of goals and milestones I'd like to achieve. It's going to be a huge document, I would imagine. And so there's going to be a lot of work that goes into it. So I wrote down a lot of milestones I'd like to hit. And then I'm kind of putting some details on my goals as far as business with the podcast, goals as far as my personal impact or social impact, my personal goals with the podcast, how I want to develop as a man. I'm dead. Bro, is that a fucking... God, dude, I'm so sick of these goddamn dogs, bro. I'm dead. Okay, we're good. There's a fence. Dude. Yeah, so anyway, goals is for business, personal, social impact, and then milestones and shit I'd like to reach. And then some things that I would like to, I wouldn't call them rules, but more or less guidelines, kind of how I did the first 100 episodes of this. Just some guidelines of how I'd like to run the show. One of them being I'd like to keep the show no shorter than a half hour every day, and then not every episode, and then no longer than 2 hours. And I who knows what the future has in store, but I can't imagine myself doing a show by myself solo for 2 hours. I just can't, I don't know. And my longest episode to date was a giant recap of 100 days. And that was barely an hour and a half, so I can't imagine 2 hours. So we'll see what happens, but I want there to be enough substance in an episode that somebody actually looks forward to listening on a weekly basis, because the idea now is to do one weekly show, a very well put together show, professional quality, intro, outro music, all that shit, as opposed to this where it's just quick, out of my pocket, just quick documentation, no real structure, no real guide or direction, just kind of shooting from the hip, like I always say. So I'd like those to be a lot more professional, a lot more appealing to somebody who's actually interested in what I've got to say. So I guess I'll talk about that. So the new show, don't really have a name yet, but I'm leaning towards, I don't know which episode it was, but I talked about the name that I came up with, and I liked it. It was cool. It was Your New Norm, the pursuit of personal excellence. But I still am unsure about the pursuit of personal excellence. I absolutely love that, but I just feel like it's Andy's thing. Personal excellence is the ultimate rebellion. That's his thing for sure, period. But personal excellence, I don't know. I've heard that, I guess, from other people, I guess. But Andy really hammered that one home. And it's something that it resonates with me, dude, Personal excellence really is the solution to everything. And I think I would love to embody that and kind of chase that for the rest of my life. I believe it to be a true solution to a lot of issues in the world. I believe it to be a noble pursuit, pursuing the best version of ourselves that we can, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, everything, every direction that you can think, just pursuing excellence to the highest extent possible for you. And it's going to be a lot different for a lot of different people, but it's the principle behind it all. And so I resonate a lot with that. So that's the whole reason why I'm leaning toward that name. So it'd be Your New Norm. And if you couldn't tell, Your New Norm kind of alludes to the fact that you want to live a certain lifestyle. Well, welcome to your new life. This is the new norm. This is what you're going to be doing if you want to live a certain way. And I feel confident with that name. I feel confident talking about that because I have lived and embodied the principles and, I guess, values that would otherwise make up somebody of that quality. And I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but I have made tremendous strides in the right direction. I've made a shit ton of progress in the personal development space for myself. I've developed a shitload of discipline and grit to get shit done. I keep my word with myself almost perfectly now, and it's something I take pride in. There's a few things that I have bitched out on, and of course we have to always work on that shit, but I'm not perfect, man. Nobody is. So as long as we strive to be better and pursue excellence in all that we do, I think we're off to the right. We got the right foot forward here, or whatever the goddamn stupid ass saying is, dude. Anyway, that's kind of the idea for the show. The show, I'd like to make 10 episodes before it goes live, so somebody can listen to one show and think, okay, well, let's try one more. Then they listen to a second one and they think, okay, well, that one was a lot better than the first. And they try the third and they're like, ooh, that was ass. One final try. And maybe they listen to the 8th episode. I don't know. And then they're like, oh, yeah, this is actually pretty good. No real thought process behind that, but it would be cool to just have 10 on launch. So that'll be the first goal. So that could be very well 3 months away. If I do one a week, that's obviously 10 weeks, 2.5 months. So yeah, I don't know, man. But I do want to get that going sooner than later. I just want to, this one I care a lot more about. This one, this podcast you're listening to now, like I said, I whip my phone out, I click the voice memos app, I click record, and then I upload to some bitch. That's it. But with the Your New Norm, I definitely want to double check the audio, listen to it through, edit it where it needs to be, keep it flowing, keep the momentum going. Add some intro, outro shit, which I'm so torn on. I'm going to touch on that real quick. I've said it before, but I would love to have the intro, outro be heavy music, but heavy music meaning metal. No lyrics because people freak out when they hear people scream for some reason. It's all good. But a lot of people use the same old corny-ass little EDM tunes, and I'm not about that, dude. That's so cheesy to me. And then other podcasts have it right where they do so just a sweet intro song, whether it's rap or whether it's some kind of beat or whether it's some kind of, I don't know. Dude, there's so much shit out here. So yeah, the idea is to have some kind of heavier metal instrumental opening part, but I don't really know the ins and outs of being able to legally use other people's music on my show that will eventually run ads to generate revenue, because that's a goal. A lot of people hate ads, but from a, I guess, a podcaster's perspective, if I can run one or two, 30-second ads per show, and if that generates me an extra $1,000 a month here in the next 5 years, that extra $1,000 can go toward, some sort of giveaway or some sort of product advancement, or developing a new whatever, or sampling something, or you know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I said it 1,000 times, but I don't really care, dude, if for the first little while, if I make profit for myself or not. Ideally, it all goes back into the business so I can grow it. I don't want to take any profit, I got a good thing going on my job. I got a lot of things lined up. I've worked very hard to get to the position I'm in, and so I've kind of laid that foundation for myself, and it's allowing me to take that next step in business, which is very exciting, very relieving, very fulfilling. So I worked hard for it. I earned this part, so I'm going to take advantage of it, and we'll get to level 3 whenever that may be. So anyway, that's some of the goals and some of the shit going on with the new show. It's definitely going to be the pride and joy, and it smells like goddamn shit out here, dude. Holy Lord. Anyway, so quick recap. What the hell? What did we talk about here? Talked about new podcast show. Talked about, have no idea. Talked about the new show. Talked about a good ass day today for who knows why. Just kind of riding high today, dude. I don't know what it is. I didn't even sleep longer than 6 hours last night, so haven't even been tired once today. Interesting, huh? Maybe it's the food I'm eating? I wonder. Anyway, talked about a good ass day, talked about the intake form again at night, talked about the podcast coming soon. Don't know when, maybe in the next 3-4 months. And then yeah, so it's day 24, live hard. Phase 2, outdoor workout right now. So after today, we'll have 6 days left. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yep. All right, that's it. Okay, my phone's falling. Fuck. That's it. God damn it. All right, peace out.